This is LFS 1.6 now with time warp, which greatly speeds the simulation. Here's my little line following robot, and I will start it running in contest mode, and then we'll see how much we can speed up the simulation. So that's running normal speed at 112 frames a second. Then we can go to time warp and go even faster. And the time warp still takes all the simulation steps still happen, just in an accelerated fashion. So the robot took 4 minutes and 58 seconds in robot time to run, but we're able to see that run in just a few seconds. And what's neat is we can speed up the simulation even more. And I'll run it now in just a non-contest mode. And we'll start the robot. And then I'll plug it into time warp, and then I'll add a loop mode. And then we'll go to parameters, and now we'll really speed it up. So now I'm running the equivalent of what used to be, would have been 10,000 frames a second. So this is really 10,000 steps per second. And we can make the robot icon fade out a bit so that it's not so annoying to watch. Having a little problem with double buffering my cookie crumbs, which would be nice to have that working properly. But let's see, we can dim the course down so we can see the path more plainly. And then also the robot view is really difficult to see at this kind of speed, so it's helpful also to dim that down. But the neat thing about this is when we're running a simple path, let me set up a simple course. Well, let's go with the really simple. Hang on, let's see. So let's run this course and in time warp and loop. And now we can adjust robot control parameters and see how they affect the path. So here we'll, in fact, I'll go ahead and change the proportional constant that's being used to steer the robot. You can see as I relax that constant, eventually the robot doesn't track the line at all. And as I increase it, it tightens up its tracking. It seems to be fairly insensitive to the derivative or the change or the change in error of the line tracking. Anyway, more demos coming soon, but also should mention that we have a user key menu that you can define user buttons, and also we can switch back to the standard keyboard key commands if you're more familiar or used to those and want to see that menu. That's available. So for now, this concludes this demonstration.